Cinderella arrived at the palace. The ball was in full swing. She was welcomed with a fanfare of trumpets, and she marveled to see so many fine penguins wearing such magnificent costumes. Her stepmother and stepsisters didn't notice her. They were too busy gobbling down snacks and party sandwiches at the buffet tables. But the penguin prince noticed Cinderella at once. "Who is she?" he asked his courtiers. "She is the most beautiful penguin I have ever seen." Cinderella had never met as handsome and charming a penguin as the prince. From their first dance together, he never left her side. They whirled and twirled around the dance floor to the applause of the admiring crowd. "Who is the beautiful young penguin who has captured the prince's attention so completely?" everyone whispered. "What a handsome couple! How well they dance together!" they sighed. Cinderella had never been so happy. She wished the night could last forever. Then suddenly she glanced up at the clock. In all the excitement, she had completely forgotten the fairy's warning. "Oh," she cried, "it's almost midnight. I have to go." And she ran from the palace in such a hurry that one of her glass flippers fell off and was left lying on the steps. As Cinderella rode away in her carriage, the prince called out, "Oh, please don't go." But she was gone. He picked up the glass flipper and said sadly, "Who was she? I don't even know her name." The next day it was announced that the prince would marry the penguin whose foot fit the little glass flipper. There was a great excitement throughout the land. First, all of the princesses tried it on, and then all of the penguins of the court, but the flipper was always too small. The royal footmen were commanded to take the flipper from house to house. The stepsisters spent the whole day perfuming and powdering their feet. "Cinderella," said the stepmother, "your clothes are too ragged to be seen by the royal footmen. Go downstairs and polish the silver until they leave." "Oh, please, I would like to try on the flipper too," said Cinderella, knowing it would fit her perfectly. The stepsisters laughed, but then they looked down at Cinderella's webbed feet. For the first time, they noticed how delicate they were. So that's Cinderella's feet. That's everybody else's. A knock came at the front door. "Quick, hide her," said the stepsisters. They grabbed Cinderella, threw her down the cellar steps, and slammed the door. So here's the cellar door. Look what's hanging out. Poor Cinderella. She lay upside down with her foot caught in the tight door, unable to get free. When the footman came in, the stepsisters pushed and shoved to be the first to try on the flipper. They were so intent on snatching the flipper from each other that it slipped from their grasp, flipped high in the air, and landed squarely on Cinderella's foot. Everyone stared. It was a perfect fit. As the footman opened the door and helped Cinderella up, the great fairy penguin appeared. With a tap of her magic wand, she transformed Cinderella's tattered rags into the magnificent clothes she had worn at the ball. Cinderella was overjoyed. "Oh, thank you, fairy penguin. I thank you with all my heart." The stepmothers and stepsisters' beaks dropped wide open. They stared at Cinderella, spluttering with amazement. "Look! Oh my, it's